How you doing, baby? You good? You straight? You sure? All right now. So I wanted to just come and share something because it's so meaningful to me and it's so important to me. So for a long time now, I have developed this thing for myself as far as like what I call a relationship. And I feel like in my past, I was not on relationships, I was on relationships. That's what I like to call them, because I feel like if we were on a ship, then we would have went somewhere, whatever. But eventually the boat got stuck in some sludge and in some mud and we didn't go nowhere. So that's why I said I was on relationships. And then there was other times where, clearly we didn't need to be on the same boat together, right? So this past weekend, of course, out here in Louisiana, we celebrate Mardi Gras and everything. And yesterday, I went to parades all weekend because my daughter is in the band. So I'm a band mom. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to enjoy this. So we went to parades Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and she still has 2 more parades left that are like out of town. But we enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time. We had a blast. And yesterday at the parade, somebody threw like a little bag, and I could tell it was something like really small in the bag, but the way that they threw it and the way that I had the stroller with my 2 little bitty ones on it, standing up or whatever, it went pretty much up underneath the stroller. So nobody saw other than this lady that was standing next to me, and I was like, I don't even know what that was. And she was like, I don't either, because it almost looked like trash. And when it got time for us to leave, I remembered that little bag was down there. When I got ready to move the stroller, I saw the bag, and then I saw something in it that looked like a necklace. So I just picked it up, and I said, oh, it was like a little necklace or something in the bag. I, again, just picked it up. So we got home, going through everything, picking through stuff, giving the kids stuff, taking out, candy, moving the candy around, giving them all the beads and the toys and everything like that. And then I got the little bag. I looked in the bag, y'all, and inside the bag was a keychain. And on the keychain, it was an anchor. It's like the little floaty, the little tube floaty or whatever. And I don't know if it's a compass. I feel like it's a compass and not necessarily the steering thing, but at the same time, it looks like the thing that they use to steer the boat, the big circle thing. And I was just like, this is very fitting. This is very, very fitting for me. Now, before I tell you why it's fitting for me, it's important for me to have this conversation with you too. Now, I'm not going to put no information out there because I respect this person and, I care about this person or whatever. And of course, if they see this, they're going to know I'm talking about their ass. But I'm not going to put it out there like that. But I was having a conversation with somebody, and this person was saying how much they miss me. We've had a relationship before. They miss me. They love me. They care about me and stuff like that. And I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of anybody who realizes, the error in their ways in our relationship. They come to me. They apologize. They genuinely apologize. They tell me how they feel about me. Like, I'm appreciative of that because it takes a lot for a person to do that, especially in today's climate where you're not sure who you can trust. Everybody's out here playing games. And it's like, I want to be vulnerable, but it's so hard to be vulnerable because people run their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So for this person to be vulnerable with me, I was very appreciative of that and, proud of that person because they're just, that wasn't the person that I knew. And they were trying to express to me how now, they realized a lot of things that I was trying to tell them in the past. They understand it now, and it's made them a better person now. And they get that. And they were trying to pretty much say, I feel like we should give ourselves another shot. You should give me another chance. And at the place where I'm at in my life right now, I'm not ready to give anybody a shot. I don't care if you're from the past, if you're from the present, if you're from the future. Baby, I'm not trying to give nobody a shot right now. The only person in this world that I'm trying to give a shot right now is myself. I'm trying to be in love with myself. I'm trying to date myself. I'm trying to respect myself. All of the things. things I'm trying to do that I would do in a romantic relationship, I'm trying to do with myself. But then there are parts of a romantic relationship that I'm just not into right now. And that would really mess things up if I got with somebody, unless they're very sure of themselves and don't think that I'm cheating on them, because I'm not cheating. I just don't want to do it. I'm just not into it. That's not where my headspace is. But it takes a lot. It takes a strong person to want to even deal with what I'm going through right now, because you're going to have to wait. And I let this person know that. I was like, I'm not saying no to the opportunity, because I'm not closing any door. I'm not closing no doors, but I'm also not peeking through that bitch. So, if there's anything that's going to come out of us, I have to get to learn the new version of you. You have to get to learn the new version of me. And this person kept consistently trying to tell me or explain to me, but I know you. I know you. And I'm like, no, you don't know me. You know the version of me that you knew from the past. And don't get it twisted. The parts of me that you love, those core values of who I am, those morals and values of who I am, that stuff hasn't changed. That really is who I am, because I still carry that with me. But there's a lot of parts of me that have changed that you have no idea about. I'm a brand spanking new person. And you just don't know that person like that. But I know you. And I'm like, no. And see, that's another thing too. You have to give yourself the opportunity to get to know me. You have to give yourself the opportunity to get to know the new version of me. You have to understand that there is a new version of you, and there is also a new version of me. And I'm trying to explain this to this person, but of course, they're not hearing me, because they want me to understand so badly that, they've changed and all this stuff like that, and they care about me and they love me. And I'm very appreciative of that information or whatever. It's just, I want someone who wants to get to know me. I don't want anybody trying to get to know me or trying to get me to understand that they like me based off of my physical, because there was a lot of, not a lot of conversation, but it was brought up about my physical appearance and how they think I look and, how good I look. And I'm like, baby, that don't matter to me. I know I look good. Trust and believe, baby. I know I look good. I know I clean up real nice. Okay. I know that. But that's not important to me, and that's not going to get me. You telling me how beautiful my body is not going to get me. You telling me how good of a person I am is not going to get me, because I know that. What's going to get me, and I'm not trying to put too much out there because I've learned through experience, you don't give a person the study guides to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't give them all the answers. You pretty much give them a study guide. I said that wrong, but it's okay. We're gonna reel it back and put it in there. You don't give the person the answers to the study guide. If the person is willing to learn you, you give them a study guide to who you are and allow them to fill it in on their own, if they want to fill it in. And that's where I'm at in life right now. I'm not, again, shutting out love, romantic love, even though I'm not looking for it right now. And I don't want it looking for my ass either. I'm trying to duck and dodge that shit doing the Lil' Kim dance. I'm telling you. I really don't, because I have spent so much of my time giving myself away to other people. Giving everything that I'm trying to give to myself right now and tell myself that I do deserve, I have given it to other people. And it's no longer anybody else's turn anymore. It's my turn. It's my turn to enjoy myself. So, I didn't necessarily put the person down again, and I did not exclude that person from a relationship possibly in the future or something like that. But I'm like, you have to be willing to know me and get to know me and know who I really am at this point in life, because what you think you know, baby, you have no idea. You really have no idea. And I think for me, like I said, because I'm just going to say it because it is what it is. I am that type of person when I love you. I am that type of love that people talk about today that they really want, that's lacking, that's missing out here in the world. And I know that. I know that for a fact. I'm not about playing games with nobody. I'm not about taking anybody's choices away. I will let you know what I'm going through in that current moment. And you may feel like that's none of my fucking business. But I'm letting you know because I want you to know wholeheartedly what you're getting yourself into with me if you want to talk to me at this stage that I'm at in my life. This is where I am. Now, you have a choice after I tell you, because everybody has the wonderful gift of choices. You have a choice after I tell you how I am to continue to deal with me or be like, that's too much for me. I'm not going to take your choice away because I find you attractive. I'm not going to take your choice away because I know, or I feel like I know that you're a good person and you could be a good person for me. What if I'm not a good person for me? If I'm not a good person for me, I'm damn for sure not going to be a good person for you. And that's messing you up. That's taking you away from somebody that you may supposed to run into. And now I'm hindering your life. And one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to hinder nobody's life, because I've had that done to me where people have just tried to reel me back in, knowing for a fact that they were not the person that I needed to be with. But they knew what to say. They knew how to get me. And they got me every time. And they fucked me over every time. They used me every single time for their gain. And another thing about me is I like to leave a person, if the relationship doesn't work out, okay. But my thing is I like to leave a person better than what they were when I met them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they weren't a good person, but if I can ensure that I pass on some type of knowledge to you, some type of information to you, or something that you use in your life that has made you a better person, that's what I love. That's what I want to do. I'm a helper. I'm a super fucking empath. I need to put the goddamn cape on. But I love helping people. But I've been helping people for so long at the detriment of myself and my soul, and I can't do it anymore. And in order for me to be in anything with anybody, they have to understand that. So, in closing, in conclusion, the keychain that I got, and I'm going to show it to y'all because it's right here. I want the keys. I'm taking off my keys so y'all can see it. The keychain that I got from the parade, here it is. So this is the anchor. And again, I feel like this is the compass, but I also feel like it's the thing on the boat. And then there's the little flotation device. And I feel like now what this represents for me is I'm on a ship. I'm on a relationship. And I'm on a ship with myself. And I've always said before, you know, we as people, we don't have all the tools. We have to go through things in life in order to have all the tools. And these are part of my tools. I have my flotation device in the event that I feel like I'm drowning in a situation and I can save myself. Nobody can save me. If this is for steering the boat, this is letting me know which direction I want to go in. Which way do I want to go? Where do I want to go? And if it's not that, and it's a compass, which you don't have the north, south, east, and west on it, that's why I feel like it's the thing for the boat. If it's the compass, which is that called a compass on the boat? I don't even know. But if it's a compass, then again, it's which way do I want to go? Or it's telling me in which way I can go. Which way is north and south and east and west. And in the event that I find what I'm looking for, I have my anchor so that I can anchor down. Or if I need to take a break somewhere, I want to stop off somewhere, I got an anchor. This means something to me. This was meant for me to catch. I didn't catch it, but I did get it. But this means something to me. And I'm not letting nobody come between the work that I'm doing with self. I just told myself last night, I was like, I want to have some fun. I center my fun around my kids' happiness and fun. But I'm a person too, as things that I like to do that I want to have fun with. I want to take a dancing class. Y'all, I want to take a salsa class so freaking bad. And if it ain't just salsa, I just want to take like a Latin dancing class. I want to learn all kinds of Latin dance. I've never, and I know y'all going to be like, for real at your big age? Yeah, baby, I know. I'm knocking on the door of 47. But here's the thing. I have never actually danced with someone. I remember when I went to prom, I was so nervous to dance with my date. I let them lead and I didn't really dance. Now, I have danced with people at like clubs and shit like that, but like actual dancing, like face to face, holding hands, slow dancing, I've never done any of that with anybody, ever, except for prom. And that don't count because I let them lead and I didn't do nothing. And they realized I wasn't doing nothing, so they was like, let's go. But I've never done that. I want to experience that. There's still more experiences that I have yet to have. And I want to do that. I want to give that to myself before I decide to share that experience with somebody else. I want to give it to myself. I want to enjoy my first. I mean, it's cool to enjoy your first with another person who hasn't done anything like that before or whatever. That's cool too. But again, I've given so much of my time and my energy and my soul to other people. I'm ready to give it to myself. So if anybody is to come up to me right now, they have to learn, baby, I'm all about me right now. I'm not about nobody else. And it's not nothing against you. I'm not saying you're not attractive. I'm not saying that you probably don't, I'm not saying that you don't possess the qualities of a good person or somebody that I would love to have in my life. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is you have to understand that I have given myself away so much to now I'm ready to hone in on myself and give myself some of myself. Okay? You got to understand that. And if you can't understand that, then baby, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I get it. You want something right now. It's your money and you want it now. But baby, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And if I ain't got it, you ain't going to get it from me. So you got to go out here and figure out where you're going to get it from. And that's totally fine. I'm not mad. You might be mad, but I'm not mad. They might be mad and decide they want to call me a buckethead bitch. It is what it is. Remember, you tried to holler at this buckethead bitch, though, before. You thought you had a chance. I wasn't a buckethead bitch until you ain't had no chance. So it is what it is. I know who I am, so you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm very sure who I am. I know who I is. I am kind, I am smart, and I am important. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here because it's about to start raining and I am at my appointment. I got 5 minutes before I need to be where I need to be. So y'all have a wonderful day. I just wanted to share that with y'all because it was on my heart. I wanted to express that to y'all and just let y'all know. Watch out for all the signs and understand when you are doing something right in your life. I feel like that little keychain let me know that I am actually moving in the right direction in my life. And I'm making the choices that I need to be making right now for the greater good of myself. And everything is going to be okay. This is the year of trust for me. The year of surrender and trust. I've been surrendering, but now I'm really about to surrender because now I'm about to trust every part of my process. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Oh, you want me to do it? You want me to do it?